happen. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but more reports coming out that United will pretty much do anything they can to get rid of Mason Greenwood. You can still use this as a bargaining chip. Mason Greenwood is worth more than a loan for a player that probably is okay at best. I mean, I'm not being over the top when I say that about the player that we're talking about here. We'll get into that. We'll get into other transfer news as well. There's a bit of that going around. We'll touch on what's been said going into the game this weekend as well. But welcome along to the live show, everybody. I'm Adam. This is Forever United TV. Start off, I'm talking Mason Greenwood. He is in the news yet again through no fault of his own, but playing good football over in Spain. That's it. That's all we're talking about. And we're talking about the possibilities of what we can do, how we can sort of use it as a make-weight for a loan deal for Bremer from Juventus. For me, this is all opinion right now. And what I'm saying is I would get the best amount of money that we possibly could for Mason Greenwood. Use that money to spend elsewhere. We could get more than what I think Bremer's worth. If you're looking at the value of Greenwood and then swapping him straight for one defender, I would say we can get more out of this. I do. I think we can get more money for Greenwood and we can use that money where we really, really need it. There's also news regarding Manchester United's priorities this summer and that going towards a left-back situation. What does that tell us about Luke Shaw's future at Manchester United as well? Have the club finally seen the issue that Luke Shaw cannot play consecutive seasons fully? He has one brilliant season, then drops off again. He is like the Rashford of the defence at Manchester United right now, isn't he, Luke Shaw? He really is. Guys, please give the video a like and do hit that subscribe button if you are tuning in for the first time. I'm Adam. Welcome along, everybody. We are talking transfers again. It's getting crazy time. I know. April next week. Happy Easter, everybody. Hope you all doing well. Looking forward to the long weekend. I'm sure you all are excited to be tucking into Easter eggs and whatnot and just stuffing your faces full of chocolate. It's great, isn't it? It's fantastic. What? Yes. An early Easter present for Manchester United would be a win against Brentford this weekend. And we do have a fully fit squad near enough, barring Luke Shaw, it would seem, unless Ten Hag drops the bombshell on us tomorrow in the press conference. I was saying that earlier on, so I'm not going to go into much more detail on that. We'll deal with the presser tomorrow when it happens. But what I want to talk to you about tonight is, like I said at the start there, the Mason Greenwood story about swapping him. Swapping him, no, please don't. It would be the wrong decision and just shows that United are not capable of getting any deal out of this. According to reports in La Gazzetta dello Sport, United could use Mason Greenwood in a player plus cash deal to sign Juventus defender Gleison Bremer in this forthcoming transfer window. United have been constantly linked with the prospect of signing the Brazilian defender in recent weeks amid their plans to strengthen the centre-back area ahead of the next season. Some reports have claimed Bremer has been locked in as United's number one target. Juventus are reportedly demanding a fee in the region of 60 to 70 million, 51 to 60 million quid, translated from euros for Bremer. But United could drive the price down by throwing in Greenwood, who is currently on loan at Getafe. Juventus have been linked with signing Greenwood recently. It is claimed Juventus reported interest in Greenwood could boost their chance of signing Bremer. Straight away, I'm just looking at this and I'm going, right, why is Bremer worth more than Mason Greenwood? Mason Greenwood is worth more money. He's more of an asset. He's younger. He's a better player in a more demanding position. We can find another defender as good as Bremer. Like, don't do this. Please, the more and more that more and more people talk about this, the more I get put off by the idea that United are moving in the right direction. Yes, Mason Greenwood's got his issues off the pitch. Yes, it is a problem for Manchester United, but don't just jump at the first bid. Like, honestly, I'm not saying they are doing, but and again, I will just bring this back. This is my opinion on this. It's an opinion piece, you could say, as the journalists say. I just think Manchester United can get more. If they're going to buckle to Juventus' price for Bremer, which I don't think is right, is no way near worth that amount of money. Man United can spend money elsewhere in defence. Don't go jumping into that just because Juventus want Mason Greenwood. Greenwood's worth a lot more. He really is. I don't think United... I think we will look like idiots if we go down that road. I really do. I just don't think it's the right way for us to be moving. And I just don't want United to go back to what we used to be. I want this to all change this summer. I want United to go into Juventus and say, shut up, Bremer's not worth that much, here's 40. Simple as. There you go. Otherwise, we go and get Todibo. If you really want Bremer, but I don't want him anyway because, again, we're looking to build a defence, a long-term defence. There's other options there that are a lot younger. Bremer has got 4 years left on his deal. Why are we even looking at this? If you go through the criteria of what Manchester United are reportedly looking at, according to the media, then it's players coming towards the back end of their contracts, players that have got buyout clauses, not players and centre-backs that are worth 60 bleeding million straight out. No thanks, no. So I look at one side of the media and they're saying that this could happen with Greenwood going as a make weight. Like, seriously, that we have to give money and Mason Greenwood for Bremer? Go do one. Sorry, no, that's no deal. Deal or no deal? No deal. See you later. Go on, move on. Don't be stupid. If Bremer was going for around the 40 million mark, you've got a defender there. We're looking to move defenders on that are coming up to the age of 31 in the likes of Maguire and Varane. What's the point in buying a defender that's only going to have another 3 years before he gets to that mark and we're moving him on again? There are better defenders than Bremer out there. There are younger defenders than Bremer out there that are cheaper than Bremer according to these prices. So let's just leave that there and use Mason Greenwood elsewhere. Let's just sell him. Get your money out, people, if you want him. And then we can use that money where we want. Like, we're not going to gain any profit from this if we swap him because he can't use a swap deal and make weight to go against financial fair play. Sell Mason Greenwood, take the 100% profit, use it and use it the right way. Don't just swap him for someone else. Like, the fact that they want money and Mason Greenwood is just an absolute piss take on its own. Like, sorry, forget it. It's just ludicrous. Not a deal United should be going near, and definitely one I think we should give a wide berth anyway. Just don't do it. It's not worth it, and I think there's, like I said, better options out there. I'd rather have Bramford. I'd rather have Todibo. There are a lot better defenders out there for Manchester United to be looking at, and he's not one of them. He's not really jumped out as a brilliant player for me anyway, at Bremer. Like, he doesn't really get into the Brazilian squad. He's 27 now. Where's he been? He's playing in one of the most defensive leagues in the world where defenders look great anyway. There's no guarantee that he is going to come, and there's no guarantee anyone's going to come to the Premier League and make it. But what you have got there is a player that's probably worth the same amount of money at 21 in Bramthwaite, who's probably got the same attributes as Bremer, but he's already used to playing in England and the Premier League. That's where you spend that amount of money, not on Bremer. Definitely not there. It is just a ludicrous idea, and I don't want to go anywhere near it. I really don't. I think it would be stupid of United to do it. And Mason Greenwood is worth more to me, I think. I've succumbed to the idea that Mason Greenwood is definitely going to be sold this summer. I'm happy with that. I've made peace with that. I thought he might come back, but the way that this season has gone, panned out, and then the issues and the noises that have come out, I can see why he is going to end up just staying in Spain or being sold elsewhere. United just need to use what's there in Mason Greenwood. Take the money, use it wisely. Don't just go and swap him and end up spending more money. And it's ludicrous to me. It really is. Guys, let me know what you think. I mean, would you swap Mason Greenwood? Do you feel like that is the right option, or are you taking the cash? Get your comments coming in now. Andrew, I agree, Adam. That's the better deal for Juventus. Surely this new structure can see that. Again, Anthony, 100%, because we're not getting any profit out of it at all. We're losing money. There's an asset gone, and we're bringing someone in who's unproven. Like, really unproven. You tell me what Bremer has done, apart from what people are talking about this season. No one knew who he was in real detail this season. Let's not kid ourselves. Yeah, he's playing at Juventus in Serie A. No disrespect, there is quality in that league, I know. I don't want to say it is a crap league, it's not. But it is solely based around defensive play. It's not quick, and it does take a lot of getting used to if you come from a league like that into the Prem. It does. There isn't many that do it and successfully do it. Bremer, for me, at Juventus, like I said before, there's so much more that we can get out of this transfer window than that. And it's no disrespect again. It's just, I think it would be a stupid move. I do. And the profile, 27. Like, no, there are younger players at better prices than that. Are you willing to gamble on a 27-year-old who's going to need maybe, 1 or 2 years to adapt to the Prem? Come on, he's going to be 29 and only just coming into form. No, not for me. Not for me. You need to be a lot smarter. Mike Thomas says, if Athletic Madrid want Mason, would you take João Felix as a make-weight in the deal? João Felix he's a fantastic player. I like João Felix. I think he has got qualities. I don't think we've seen enough of it. I think he has been moved around so much. Like, his career has just gone into complete turmoil, it would seem. It just seems all over the place. And I don't know what's going on there with it. But one thing you cannot doubt is the quality of João Felix. So, Mike, if a deal came up and a possibility of taking Felix over Greenwood, I would take that deal, yes. Good question. Let's go for Todibo or Tomori instead. Good choices there, Leo. Definitely better than Bremer for me. Daz Salford, if he is happy there, let Mason Greenwood stay. Then a year after, Barca will pay over 100 million. I think we need money right now, don't we? That's the problem. I'm torn. I want to keep him, but totally understand the fans' backlash that will come with him being here. Will the fans forgive and forget if the goals come? United fans might, but the rest of the league won't, and we'll be taking dogs abuse forever and a day. Let's not forget we need 2 centre-backs. Yes, we do need 2 centre-backs, and I think we can afford 2 centre-backs. If we sell Mason Greenwood, if we sell Jadon Sancho, I think we can buy a left-back as well. Rumour has it that left-back is top priority for Manchester United this summer now. I think that priority list of actual transfers this summer is changing and ever-changing for Manchester United. It really is, isn't it? 1 minute, it's the striker. Next minute, it's a buddy left-back. Then it's centre-backs, 2 centre-backs, centre midfielder. We've talked about everything over and over and over again. There isn't much more to do in terms of what Manchester United really, really needs. There's nothing. But we just know that with the players that are leaving, there is a lot that needs to come in. You can't just rely on younger players. Not happening, not a chance, Nevesy. Hopefully, I want to be as confident as you, but I just don't know with this United. I don't. Let me see what else we've got. My 94-year-old friend Kane delivering cards from friends and stood at my door singing happy birthday. Jan, I'll see you tomorrow. I hope you have a great birthday. We should give João Felix a home, says Charles. Yes, we should if it's doable. Craig, who has been a member for 5 months. Epic. Well done, my friend. I love that. Thanks for renewing. Any advice to survive Easter holidays with 3 girls? Ditto. Between me and Kaz, we have 4 girls and 1 lad. So, yeah. Good luck. Get plenty of food in. And try and tire them out. That's all I would say. We have 5 new members in the house, gifted by Gabriel. Gabriel, you absolute legend of a man. Thank you so much. Verbalkin, Daz Sweets, Sean H, Dave Muzzer, and The Flute. All new members to Forever United TV. Well, thank you, Gabriel, and welcome to the members club. Oh, God, sorry. Hiccups from the from the drink. Make sure that you guys are tuned in. I will be doing a watch along on TIFO, our partner here on Forever United TV, on our other platform for the Brentford game this Saturday evening, guys. So if you are a member, you are invited along to that. And don't worry, guys, I keep saying this, I'm not leaving everyone else out. Eventually we will turn it completely around, and everything will be raring to go for everyone. We are absolutely killing it right now, and we're just making it perfect for everyone. The best watch-along platform that there is or will be. Daz Salford has not been outdone as one of the legendary members and donated another 5 himself. Taken by Eddie Springman, FCMU, Dave Fairfull, KT55 and Blonde. Welcome to the members clubs. We're in double figures already for members in the stream alone today. Fantastic stuff, everybody. Loving the contributions and the community we have here on Forever United TV. Please give the video a like, guys. Make sure that you pile them likes in. It helps the channel. Downloading our SofaScore app also helps. If you are new to the channel, trust me, I'm not selling you anything on this. It is completely free. Just scan the QR code in the bottom right-hand corner. I'll drop down in the description. There is a link in there under the SofaScore. You will see it clear as day. Click on that link. Download the app on your phone, completely free. The best football stats and information app that there is out there. And it does every other sport as well. If you like a little dabble on GGs, bit of badminton, whoosh, there you go. Steady on. Anthony says, João Felix is a strange player for me. Why can't he settle at one club? That's the red flag for me, so wouldn't be too keen on him coming to United. Now, do you know what? It's like Agents Dallo, Agents Bruno, people like this, like the Portuguese. They're a little clan, aren't they? They all stick to... I think he would fit in at United. I do. I think he would find a home. Like, I know what you mean. It is a strange one, Anthony. It's like from pillar to post, never settling in one club, shining. What's his best position? Signed as a fullback, gone to a forward, now full on number 9. Where does he play? The rumours coming out of Manchester United, well, the rumours from my man Dale at Stretty News has said that United don't want to be going into the market for an out-and-out number 9 that's going to want to start games. They're looking for a second striker as such. In theory, you look at it and you'd say Rasmus should have been the second striker and we should have bought someone else. But now Rasmus has taken his opportunity. He is now seen as Manchester United's number 1, and quite rightly so. He is a brilliant striker and he's really finding his feet at the football club now. So I'm going to go, I just don't know. Like, what striker is going to want to come to the football club and not play second fiddle? Like, knowing you are deliberately being brought in by Manchester United to play second fiddle to Rasmus Højlund. How do you make that transfer happen? Who is out there that works for? Like, that is an impossible job. Like, if it goes out there and people start finding out, agents find out that United are in town for a striker, but you are not going to be first team player, you are going to be second to Rasmus Højlund. How do they sell that to their clients? How do they get their players on their list to come into Manchester United or even talk? I know the law of United is one thing, and every player will back himself and say, look, I can dislodge Rasmus Højlund. I will make it impossible for Erik ten Hag to drop me once I've played. It doesn't always work like that, does it? It doesn't. Like, Ten Hag, I feel, is moulding a team around Rasmus Højlund right now. This is his man. By the time anyone else comes in, Rasmus will have firmly got his feet under the table and be comfortable. So, with years and years to come, I think Rasmus has nailed down that number 1 spot now as our main front man. Who is going to come in? What type of player is going to come in? Guys, I'm coming to you. Like, I'm stumped. Like, there are players out there I would like to see at Manchester United. There really is. But how the hell do you find a player, a striker, that is going to come in and play second fiddle? How do you find that? Who is that? Who is that striker? Does it have to be one of the old guards then? Is that the way it is? Are we not going down the Wout Weghorst route with that one again? Like, past it, he's happy just to get a paycheck and come in as and when. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's are not easy to find. Teddy Sheringham's are not easy to find at that age. Like, rotation is everything in football. We know this. But if you're going to get the right forward, it has to be someone who is capable of playing in that first team. Not just a make weight. It really isn't. I suppose the hope was that someone like Joe Hugo could go out on loan and hit it off and then come in and play reserve to Rasmus Højlund. I mean, Joe has done all right at Burton. He's done very, very well. He's got a few goals. Great debut, but still, is he the right man? I don't know. Christine Duffy, lovely 4 girls and 1 boy. What a household. Surprised you have time to do these videos. Not quite the complete setup, giving nothing away. But yeah, that's the situation. What about Jonathan David? I would love Jonathan David. And Tim from the Niagara Reds football supporters group over there in Canada has been bigging him up for years. Like, properly bigging up Jonathan David for the last 3 to 4 years now. He has gradually got better and better and better in League 1. His numbers have always been up there, matching some of the best in that league. And He's a striker, I feel, that wants to make that next step, but wants to be a big part in that next step. Wants to make a step that is going to keep him up there. Not make a step up, but then take a step back because he isn't first in on the team sheet. You know what I mean by that? I think he's a good choice, and I like that. Boniface, Sesko, Abraham, Tammy, possibly. Not to Tony. Don't need someone taking Rasmus minutes away from him. Too expensive for backup 9. This is why I don't think Tony will happen. Felix is perfect. Can play any front line. Play any position in the front line. He definitely can. Leo, 100%. Would he be able to come in, mate? Way. I mean, should it be Marcus Rashford who's sat on the bench? Should United look at a wide left player? Garnacho on the right. He could be helped out by Ahmad or even Elise. The news on Elise is United are worried about the fee and his availability in terms of the injury record. I think that's what United are looking at, but definite surefire contact has been made on that side of things, and United are definitely in for Elise. So could United be looking at, like, let's just spin this out there, like Greenwood goes, Sancho goes, United bring in Elise and a Felix. I think that's it. Because I think Felix can play anywhere across the front. Marcus Rashford, I think, can be used as a make weight when needed. To possibly go in as a strike-off. Like, I don't like him there as a striker, but I'm thinking for next season. Until we have more money to spend again on a real striker. Like a proper striker then. Can spend some big money on it. But I just look at it and go, right, what have we got there right now? If he doesn't pull his finger out, and I've said this constantly, I said it on the earlier show today as well, Marcus Rashford might be your man, your make weight, your number 2. If you're not going to sell him, use him as a number 2 and go out and buy a proper left-hand sided player who's going to work harder than Marcus Rashford. Yeah? Does it make sense? I think when you look at what you've got, if you're not going to sell Marcus Rashford, make him sit on the bench and play second fiddle. And go out there, Marcus, and prove to us that you can play. He can come on off the left. We can bring someone else into the middle. And do you know what I mean? There's options there. There is. Calvert-Lewin. No, MDR. We can't. He's too injury prone. Fullback option. I love Zirkzee from Bournemouth. Be a great addition to the team. Rico Henry's a good player. I like him as well at Brentford. What about him who played for Celtic on the left wing but went to Saudi? Would that be the Portuguese kid, or was it the... I can't remember. I'm not well up on the Scottish League, but I just remember someone, weird name, going over to Saudi and it not quite happening for him, like many have found out over in Saudi. Damien Sweeney says, the last thing we need is Felix. Nowhere near good enough. Wow, really? See, this is why I love this show. And you got straight underneath that, Gabriel says, Felix is perfect as a false 9. One person saying he's not good enough, the other person saying he's perfect. This is football. This is football content, and this is football debate. This is what it's all about, people. It always will be on this channel. That's why I love it. What about also Olmo? That's a name that's been popping up. Is anyone in for that? I mean, he has done well at Leipzig. He did have a good start to the season. You can remember I think it was a German Super Cup when they played Bayern Munich. He scored an hat-trick. He then scored a couple more goals in the first few games and then dislocated something, if I can remember rightly. And has been out for massive, massive spells this season. He's 25. Good age, I think. Plenty of years left in him. Just on the cusp, really. I think 25 is a perfect age player, but there are rumours that Manchester United are looking at Olmo, and I think he's a good player. I think he stood out for Spain among some good players. Leipzig, again, they do produce them types of players. They do produce them. My only fear is, you know what I'm going to say here with Leipzig? It's a Timo Werner factor, isn't it? That's what it is. It's like coming from Germany to Manchester to play in the Premier League. It is a bit of a step up. It really is. And I just don't know, is my honest answer to that one. Somerville at Leeds, 22. Dutch under 21. Maybe make a setup similar to Ollie Watkins did. How much would Muani cost? One man's Rashford is another man's Sancho, says Lee. Daz Sweet said the Muani one. MDR. That's the one, Steph. No, don't know what that's talking about. There's a ton of strikers in Germany and Italy that are in the last year of their contracts. But there are noises that Manchester United and Ten Hag, who wanted to dig into the South American market last season, didn't get the chance to. Now he's going to make that his priority and get in there. Super sticker from London 1965-7. Thank you very much. Have a coffee. I'm going to take Alfie out to Starbucks after this. I have something probably really special coming up. I don't know if I'll be able to film it on the channel, but I'll keep you guys posted. I've been invited to do something which is really exciting and could possibly lead to something even more exciting. But yeah, I'll keep you all posted on that. I'm going to get clarity and confirmation on that later tonight. Hopefully I can talk to you guys more about that in the coming days. That's something that just popped up, and I thought, you know what, wow, you cannot turn that down. It's a great opportunity. So we'll see what happens with that. Over 125 likes, guys. I forgot to say thank you. Thank you for liking the video. Please keep on liking it, and these hiccups will stop eventually. They are doing my head in tonight. But yeah, cheers. Brobby is Dutch but big and strong. Oh, it'd be daylight Brobbery, wasn't it, that one? I've said no to that already. I don't want any more Dutch players. Like, stop it, Eric. No more. Sorry, Stephanie. I'm not teasing you that much. I will tell you about this one. Evening, everyone. Been driving up to the lakes. I hope you have a good weekend, General Foodie. We are smashing it here on FUTV in your absence. Good to have you back in, though. Let's hopefully we can catch you up on everything we're talking about. We're trying to find a striker for Manchester United that doesn't want to be a first-team striker. Go to it. Like, the impossible task is what it is. It really is. Yeah, please do subscribe, General says. We are on the road to that 50k. We are moving. Football is back this weekend, so the excitement level goes up another 4 notches. Hopefully it stays there because we've beaten Brentford, of which I will be doing a YouTube, not a YouTube, but we will be doing a Tifo watch along on that as well, guys. So all the members, I'll be sending out another video for you guys tomorrow to give you all the information on that, and hopefully you can all join us. We are killing it in that already. Things are moving and things are happening, and hopefully we'll be able to add even more to that content very soon. Adam, just take the shirt from Martial and do the job. Okay, I'm on it, mate. I will do it. I will be the target man, the 6'4" target man. Get that ball up to me. I guarantee I'll win it in the air. Every single time. Every single time. Rasmus needs competition. Get Tony. They don't want to do it, Daz. They don't want to do it, mate. They want to bring someone in that is going to play and be happy playing second fiddle. I don't agree in it. I understand it. I think it would be easier if we could promote someone from within to do that role and try and bring them through. But I do understand, like, we cannot be in a situation we were this season, losing Rasmus Højlund and then falling off an absolute cliff. Like, it was so obvious we were struggling. Nonto at Leeds would be an interesting option. Why does everyone want to take Leeds players? Do we reckon Leeds are going to get promoted back up to the Premier League and all these players are going to end up being kept by Leeds, though? Smash the likes so Kaz doesn't have to get a fringe like Adam. Hey, everyone loves my fringe. Shut up. Kaz is out with her daughter tonight shopping, so she's had the night off. Done and dusted tonight. Getting ready for what is going to be a mental Easter weekend. Like, God help us. Seriously, God help us. And yeah, it's going to be a mental one. Hopefully your Sky is better for the next Tifo. Yeah, Judge, honestly, piss me off that, man. That does me head in Sky. I've got a backup now, though. I have got a backup, so don't worry. I'm on it. Proven Prem scorer is a joke. There is no such thing, Daz, is there? There is no such thing. I definitely agree with that. Guys, let me know about Olmo. What do you think? Is he a good enough player to come to United? The injuries have scared me. That dislocation, whatever it was this season, definitely. It definitely was. We need the scouting team to find the next Robin Van Persie. Surprise us in EOS, says Cliff Red. Definitely. Are McNeil and Hugo that far off from the first team? Yeah, they are. They are. I mean, they're doing okay on the loans, but I just don't think... I still think O'Neill needs more game time. Like, he needs to fill out more. He does. It's that physicality factor that United just don't have. Like, Rashford hasn't got it. Sancho didn't have it. Like, Garnacho, for all his ingenuity and effort that he puts in, he's not the strongest. Like, we need, like, another Rasmus, don't we? Like, he has added strength and steel to our forward line, and we can definitely see when he's not playing. It is clear as day. My day is made. Adam said my name live. Eddie, of course I did. You remember. So, yeah. And you got the sticker right there. FU Army. FUTV Army, mate. That's what it's all about. So make sure you're joining me on the watch-along now this weekend. No, I will not be happy. I will not. Mubama of West Ham would be cheap. Show great promise, but is unused young striker. Big and durable. I mean... like the Tammy Abraham one, like, it's not a bad shout, really. It's not a bad shout as a number 2 striker. It really isn't. Bringing him back, I mean, proven in the Prem, you could say. Almost at the 150 like mark, guys. Keep liking the video. Do download our SofaScore app, bottom right hand corner, QR code there. Drop in the description below, guys. The link is there. It is free. You will love it. I guarantee it. Guarantee you will love it. How about the Everton striker? Oh, check. Has slipped my mind, Adam. You mean Dominic Calvert-Lewin, Henry? I think someone else has just said that. Boniface from Bayern is a huge lad with a big leg. Adam, what do you think is Mainu's best position so far? I like him deeper. I've got to say, like, I like his strength. I don't think he's the fastest. I'll say that. But it's 6/8. It is. But he can play every position through the middle. 6, 8, 10. Not so much 10. I would rather him... if he is going to go forward, I'd rather it be at 8. I would. Because he's got an engine. He can run all day. He's just not very fast for me. So I look at Mainu and I go 6, 8. One of the two. I think he can play both, though. I do. Antonio from West Ham. Fast and a beast. He's not fit enough all the time and can play bit parts. Not a bad shout. Not a bad shout. Would definitely add some strength to the front line again. And, like, you could play exactly the same way as we do with Rasmus Højlund. You wouldn't have to change the way you want to play. So, yeah. Joe says it as well. I like Antonio, but the last couple of years he's been injured a lot and getting older. But he doesn't have to play all the games. Like, if he can be that make weight and be available when Rasmus isn't, then maybe that is the type of striker United should be looking at. It just depends what you'd have to pay West Ham. And West Ham do drive a hard bargain, don't they, when it comes to their players. Like, I actually feel sorry for Gerard Bowen because I don't think he'll move because the price is too high that's set on his that's put on his head. I think he should be playing at a higher level. I think he is a top 4 player. I do. At the moment, he's top 8, and yeah, it's good that he's there. He's getting into the England squad, but I think Gerard Bowen is a top 4 player, definitely in the Premier League. I think he's brilliant. I really do. I think he has come on so much. I would love him at United. I would. I'd swap him for Rashford in an instant. Give me Gerard Bowen over Rashford any day of the week and twice on Sunday. Brilliant player. And I think needs to leave West Ham. I don't think it'll happen this summer, though. I think it might happen the summer after. And if United are looking for someone, I will be in there, first in the queue. No matter who we buy, we must do it early in the summer transfer window. No more waiting until the last day. This is the worry that I've got, like the hard bargain driving Ineos that are not going to bend over for everyone. We ain't got long till the Euros start. And then we're not going to be able to get anyone, because you know what it's like when international tournaments are on. Come back, we've got a little spell, then it's off to the United States for the pre-season tour. Before you know it, we're back off the tour and it's already August. 2 weeks later, the season starts. Can we get this many deals done in like the space of 2 weeks when the season finishes? I honestly do not know. Like, I don't know if we've got it. 150 likes in the bag. Wow, guys, absolutely mega. Thank you so much. Gabriel agrees with me on that one. I guess it's the time and how much time we've got. Michael Vine says, whoever the player, he needs to be brought in quickly before Rasmus learns how to fill sick notes in constantly. Mike Thomas, welcome to the Members Club. Really appreciate that, mates. Hopefully you'll be with us for the watch-along this weekend. Updates on the members, guys. We are absolutely killing it. I think we have now on the channel over 350 members. It's absolutely mega, guys. I love you all to bits. There's another member there who's been here 3 months and renewed. Cliff the Red. Any of the nice strikers, any of the knee strikers, any good for a bargain or loan? Happy Easter, everyone. Happy Easter, Cliff, to you too. I don't know, but I know where you're going with that. There is a deal to be made with Nice, isn't there? Like, I do for if Tadibo is still doing it. And Nice have dropped off, by the way. The form is pretty dire at the moment. After a really, really good first 2/3 of the season, it has dropped off, and now it's a real race. I don't know. I don't know enough. MDR says Sesko from Leipzig is a big, strong young lad. Another one that keeps coming up. Would he want to be moving to that next level and being the first team player and a starter for a big club now, though? That's what you've got to ask yourself. You do. Adam, should we sell unwanted before we buy anyone? Yes, but we don't have time, Stefanette. This is the problem and the conundrum that this summer brings with the Euros happening and with so much to do. Like, can you see Manchester United getting rid of... Like, honestly, I have given my list of players I think will be definitely going this summer, and I think it came up to about 12 or 13 players that I know are definitely going. And some of them are, like, obvious, is like Brandon Williams, Tom Heaton, players like that. But still, they're big wages off. There's 100 grand there in Williams and Heaton off the wage bill every week. It's crazy. But yeah, you'll have Martial, you'll have Brandon Williams, you'll have Tom Heaton, you'll have Johnny Evans. There's 4 there that are out of contract on their own. I think Wan-Bissaka will go. I think Victor Lindelof will go. Mason Greenwood will go. Sancho will go. There's 8 just off the top of my head. And then you're into the world of Donny van der Beeks, Alvaro Fernandez, Hannibal Megre, Palestre. Where's Ahmad got? Do you know what I mean? I think there is a definite dozen players that will be leaving Manchester United this summer. And I don't know if we can get rid of all of them before we start bringing in, because if we start hanging around, we're going to lose targets, and then it'll be impossible for United. Imagine if Prime Fergie was in charge. The midfield would now be Rice, Mainu and Bellingham. You're probably not wrong, Happy Codding, there with that one. You're probably not. Graham is in the house. Hope you've had a good day, Graham. Graham has told me privately he has got his Wembley tickets for the semi-final. I too have had my confirmation of Wembley tickets for the final, guys. We will both be there. Road trip incoming, people. You know you love it. We are on the road. Is it going to be the M1 or is it going to be the M6? Graham's going to have to let me know, actually, because he does a lot of travelling up. I think mainly from the M1, actually. But I don't know the roadway situation right now. We're travelling north and south. I'll have to look into that and see. But yep, Alpha, me, Kaz, everyone is going to be on the road trip central. Wembley, Coventry. Yes, we love it. We love a good road trip, don't we? We really do. Adam, read Adam Gellam's post, mate. Where is Adam Gellam's post? There it is. Adam, can I buy and send you a Minnesota United jersey next week? Adam, of course you can. If you want to, no problem at all. I will gladly take that. What you need to do, if you need to contact me, is hook up to me on Instagram. Just DM me on Instagram. Adam Matic 31 is my Instagram. Or just drop me a message on this video after the stream is finished. Put it in the comment section, Adam. Great name, by the way. Thanks for that. Who told me that then? Where was it? Where was it? Who told me? Who told me? Who told me? Gray. Thank you, Gray. Love you, mate. Feels like we've not had a match day vibes video for ages, done it now? Like Liverpool was the last one. Liverpool's the next one. Next week on Sunday, it's Liverpool at home. Oh, God. Oh, this is going to be dicey, isn't it? Gyökeres from Sporting is turning into a good striker, says MDR. He is. He is. He was excellent for Coventry, although some said he wasn't. He's doing fantastic at Sporting. Like, brilliant. Private helicopter, lads. You can afford it. I wish we could afford that. Love you too, Blue Eyes. Is that me? Have I got blue eyes? I don't think I have. I've been told that my eyes are grey, officially. Kaz is having none of it. No one's having any of it, to be honest. Guys, do you reckon we could get up to 200 likes before we finish? Or we need 23 more likes. Everyone in the chat, give us a like, please. Let's get that right up there. We've had plenty of new members come in. Do drop down in the description if you want to be a member. Just click on that link in the description. You'll see it there under membership. There is a join button, which is just at the bottom of the screen. This is also I can give the members a little bit more, a little bit of a thank you. We are doing a lot behind the scenes at the moment to make the membership scheme even better. And I love how many of you are actually on board with everything that we've got going on the channel. It's fantastic. Let me see what else we've got there. Anybody get the WhatsApp vid that now Liverpool are looking at Gareth Southgate for manager? That's got to be a joke. That has got to be a joke. Like, I would dye my hair blonde if Liverpool got Southgate, guys. You don't even have to get to the 500 like mark on a live stream to get me to go blonde. I would do it if Liverpool signed up Southgate as a manager. I would definitely do that. Let me see. Adam, why don't the Overlap boys invite you on the fans forum? It's always the Stretford Paddock boys. I think it's because Rio Ferdinand is a big part of the paddock. Friends with Gary Neville, and the fact that a certain man from another channel who works on radio as well didn't accept the terms, and I think a previous channel that I worked for got blacklisted by that program. Maybe something like that. Yeah. It is just the way it is. Politics of YouTube. I would love to go on and talk sense. I really would. Maybe one day something like that will happen. But we've got plenty enough going on here as it is anyway, guys. We don't need anybody else. Would you do a live stream in a waistcoat, though? I would. Taking a mick out of Liverpool fans if they signed him. Definitely. Come on, Mason, says Mel. And guys, yeah, that pretty much is us all done and dusted. It is. We're nearly there at the 200 likes. Can you give me 11 more before we finish up? That's the question, guys. We've covered pretty much everything. There's been plenty of you in the chat tonight. It's been an absolutely brilliant stream. You've absolutely smashed it tonight again. Petty channel, mate. Very, Gabriel. Very. Like some of the things going on, like behind the scenes that you guys probably won't know about, and some of the below the belt swipes, hits that people have taken to try and go as far as to get me cancelled off YouTube. You would not believe it, guys, honestly. I'm not getting into it, but just so you guys know, just to give you a little bit of clarity, like, that's not me, and I wouldn't get involved in that. I just laugh it off and move on. I just appreciate everything that I have got. And yeah, some people are sad. Some people are very, very sad and can't let other people get on with things. And that's all I'll say on that. Well, yeah, almost at the 200 likes. Another gifted membership has gone to Dread. That come from London, 19657. Thank you so much, my man. Love that. And yeah, I just feel like we've had a fantastic stream again. United getting closer to D-Day, which is Premier League football again. God help us. Guys, that's it for tonight, though. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to go and meet Alfie up, grab a coffee. And I will update you on everything as it changes going forward. We've got a lot to look forward to, guys. Some big, big things. And hopefully I can be telling you more about that in the short future. But for now, that is us done, guys. Have a fantastic evening. Easter starts now. Long weekend, people. Full of Premier League football. Fantastic to be back. Enjoy the day off work tomorrow, everyone. If you are having it off, I'm not. I'm back with you guys, as always. So please do join us when we go live tomorrow as well. And yeah, have a good one, people. Weekend starts now. See you later.